They said move the ducks, so maybe let them be. Try to walk it back, but we got the receipt. Played it on the air from their very own mouth. Suddenly it's fiction, they're heading south.
They sell ducks and geese every day. Give them to the poor, give them to the senior center. Who's going to know whether Melvin the duck is there?
They're probably old and not tasty.
Every headline, every cue, true the simple crystal blue. We got the tape, we got the sound, but truth don't suit them in this town. We'll tell you what they do, KLY. County talking, but they're telling a lie. Fake news is all they ever reply. When the mic's got the truth, you can't deny.
The fake news will come out with the fact that we're against the duck pond. Well, we're not.
Who's the fake now?
Oh, my goodness. By the way, 8:50 here, 10 minutes before the hour of 9 o'clock. Yes, it is very, very interesting that the White Pine County Commission insisted on not giving employees any sort of cost of living increases until they got a study. Now, we understand the study has come in, and I guess we're going to have to file a public records request to get it because the county commission's sitting on it. And they don't want to talk about it. Isn't it interesting that they got themselves a big old $33,000 a year? They're now making $33,000 a year for a part-time job that they only show up 4 hours a week for, and they come in seemingly totally unready to do work. But, we're used to that, sadly. I want you to hear, first of all, I want you to hear a clip from not this county commission meeting yesterday. I want you to hear what Janet Vancamp said after they fired the finance director of the county. And she said, I can't take this anymore. I'm not dealing with you people.
Janet Vancamp, White Pine County Commissioner. I'm pretty upset, so my voice is going to break. 3 years ago, I ran for commissioner to help my community move forward, to bring in housing and business. I hoped and expected great things to be done. What I didn't expect to see in the last year was county employees being intimidated by people who think it's part of the job because they were elected. What I've witnessed on the board is the opposite of leadership. It's control. It's micromanaging. It's using an elected position to get even because their feelings were hurt. It's an abuse of power. And it's the steel-toed jackboot of oppression on the throats of county employees. I've watched commissioners micromanage staff to the point of paralysis. I've watched hardworking employees shut down their ideas and not speak up because they feel they're going to be punished. I've watched morale collapse and under constant interference, hostility, and ego. This is not how true leaders lead. I'm angry because the citizens of White Pine deserve better and there is no forward growth. The staff most definitely deserves better. What we have is a culture where fear is the management strategy and intimidation is the communication style. The commission is where teamwork goes to die, where growth goes to die, where leadership has never lived. Anyone who tries to push for progress is met with resistance, ridicule, and outright rage, outright sabotage. If I remain on this board, it will appear that I'm in agreement and condone these actions. I definitely do not. I can no longer be a part of this toxic environment. Today is my last day as a county commissioner. My resignation is a loud statement that I will not be a part of a group who treat people with such contempt, crush morale, and silence employees. And call it doing their job. I will not sit at a table where power is used as a weapon instead of a responsibility. Shame on you, Hank. Shame on you, Paula. Shame on you, Tim. Shame on you, Pat. I want to thank the White Pine County staff for all their help the last 3 years. It's been a pleasure to serve with you.
You know, I have to tell you that when you listen to Janet Vancamp, you realize what a dysfunctional bunch that we have that you elected. You thought they were going to do things right. Instead, they have just ushered the way into not only refusing to, and they're going to end up with more vacancies. They now have 2 vacancies to fill in finance. There is no human relations director. There's no HR person. They quit. There is nobody running the golf course. They can't get anybody hired to do that after the way they treated the last head of the golf course. And they say, well, we never knew there was a problem. Well, he came to you and told you in public comment there was a problem, and you waited 6 months before you did a damn thing about it. And you still haven't done a damn thing about it. Bottom line boils down to this. White Pine County is about to look like the laughingstock government again to the rest of the state of Nevada. It is more dysfunctional than the Clark County Commission, and that's saying a lot. Those are my thoughts, not necessarily those of staff, management, or sponsors, but they ought to be. Bill O'Reilly up next with his message of the day. Steve Kathan will have CBS News and the latest from Tucson, and where the Today Show host Savannah Guthrie's mom is. That is sad. And then Todd Starnes at 9:05. We're back tomorrow morning at 8:05. Do not be late without a note from home, and we will see you tomorrow. Have a great day.
Now just go away.